After 6 years in development, Fortnite Save the World finally arrived in 2017, to indifferent shrugs. But just a few months later, Epic Games added a Battle Royale mode to the game, and seemingly overnight, Fortnite rose to become the most popular game in the world. But is it really all that? Decide for yourself. Let's take a look at the 4 best and 4 worst things about Fortnite. Best. It's easy to get started. It doesn't take much to get into Fortnite Battle Royale. Since it's free, you can just download it and play it on just about any system, from PlayStation 4 to Nintendo Switch to your smartphone. And then once you've downloaded it, the game is extremely simple. Stay out of the storm, run around and shoot people, and most importantly, don't die. That's it. Knowing nothing else, you could play Fortnite and be decent enough at it. There are no classes to customize, no items to equip, no heroes with complex movesets to learn. Every single player, from a 1,000-hour veteran to a complete noob, just glides down onto the island with nothing but a pickaxe and gets to work. True gaming democracy in action. Worst, it's hard to master. Fortnite is very simple to learn, but it's hard to actually become a pro. Part of that is simply a matter of experience, but part of it is due to the fact that once you've started playing, the game itself does nothing to help you. This is especially a problem with the building mechanic. Unless you master building, you'll never be very good at Fortnite. But since there's no tutorial or instruction at all in the game, there's no reason new players would even realize building is an important aspect of the game, much less how to do it. And that shrinking circle on the map? Until you get caught in the storm and die, you'll probably have no idea what it is. It's basically all trial and error, compounded by the fact that the whole time you're trying to learn, 99 more experienced players are trying to kill you. It would be nice if the game at least tried to help lessen your frustration. Best polished gameplay. Fortnite features some of the smoothest gameplay around, and for good reason. The game runs on the Unreal Engine, which is also developed by Fortnite developer Epic Games, so they know exactly how to make the game look and run great on any platform. Meanwhile, their biggest competitor, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, is known for having some janky glitches, even though it also runs on the Unreal Engine. Hey, that insider knowledge helps. Speaking of which… Worst, it screwed PUBG. One of the shadiest things about Fortnite is the fact that the game's developers seemingly stole just about every aspect of its Battle Royale mode from the wildly popular PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. When Fortnite's Save the World mode elicited a meh from the gaming community, Epic turned around and added Battle Royale mode in just a few short months, a time frame that's in huge contrast to the 6 years it took to develop the initial game. How were they able to move so fast? Well, some people think that since PUBG runs on Epic's Unreal Engine, Epic had inside information about PUBG's development process. Not only did they gank the game in its entirety, they swiped it from their own client. Needless to say, the folks behind PUBG aren't happy about it, but Epic seems to be laughing all the way to the bank with their stolen loot. Not cool. Best timed events. Given the restrictions of Fortnite's repetitive gameplay, you wouldn't think there would be much storytelling. But Epic has done an amazing job of threading story elements into the game through the use of timed events, such as the comet crash at the end of Season 3, which reshaped the map and set up a new storyline for Season 4. They're also constantly running cool limited-time modes, such as the wildly popular Infinity Gauntlet mode that allowed players to become Thanos. It all adds up to a constantly changing and surprising gaming experience. Worst, progression is confusing. One of the least intuitive features in Fortnite is its progression system. Players can level up their account with levels resetting each season. Well, sort of. Each account level rewards you with Battle Stars, which you then use to level up your Battle Pass. The Battle Pass gives you the actual rewards, except most of them are locked behind a paywall, so in order to get the good stuff, you have to buy Battle Pass Premium. And of course, the Battle Pass resets each season as well, so you have to start over from scratch. Just shoot us already and get it over with. Best, it brings people together. Nothing brings people together like shotgunning random strangers. But while other shooters tend to be aimed at, stereotypical gamers, Fortnite appeals to a much wider audience thanks to its bright, cartoony aesthetic and emphasis on goofy fun. Everyone from esports professionals to celebrities like musician Marshmello and rapper Drake have embraced Fortnite, along with millions of kids, boys and girls alike, and that's pretty cool. Worst, it's too popular. The problem with being the most popular game in the world is that it's the most popular game in the world. In other words, everybody is trying to play it. And that's led to all sorts of problems, from outages to infinite queue lines to game-breaking lag spikes. Epic has been responsive to problems and player complaints, so here's hoping that Fortnite ends up winning a victory royale against its top enemy, popularity. Thanks for watching. Click the SVG icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.